Welcome to Mind Matters, the podcast where we explore the latest in psychology and personal development. I'm Zara, and joining me today is Jamal. Today, we're tackling a question that's been on many people's minds. Does self-help really work?
That's right, Zara. The self-help industry is booming, with countless books, seminars, and programs promising to transform our lives. But as aspiring psychologists, we need to look at the evidence. So let's dive into some common self-help advice and see what the research says.
Absolutely, Jamal. Let's start with a popular piece of advice. When you're angry, vent your anger to let it go. It sounds logical, but what does the science say?
Well, Zara, it turns out that this advice is misguided. Studies have shown that venting anger often reinforces and prolongs the emotion rather than dissipating it. Instead, research suggests engaging in activities incompatible with anger, such as listening to music or watching a comedy.
That's fascinating, Jamal. It reminds me of the cognitive behavioral approach, where we aim to change behaviors to influence emotions. Now, what about the advice to think positive thoughts when feeling depressed?
Another common misconception, Zara. While positive thinking can be beneficial in many situations, forcing positive thoughts when genuinely depressed can backfire. It often makes people more aware of the gap between their current state and the positive ideal, potentially worsening their mood.
So what does work for depression, Jamal?
Research suggests that behavioral activation can be more effective. This involves engaging in activities or environments that naturally lift your mood, like spending time in nature or connecting with supportive friends. It's about changing your context rather than forcing an internal change.
That makes a lot of sense. Let's move on to another popular technique, visualization. Many self-help gurus claim that visualizing your goals will make them come true. What's the verdict on this one?
This is an interesting one, Zara. Visualization can be helpful, but not in the way it's often presented. Simply imagining achieving your goals can actually be counterproductive. It can create a false sense of accomplishment, reducing motivation to take real action.
So visualization doesn't work at all?
Not quite. Research shows that visualization can be effective when it focuses on the process of achieving goals rather than just the end result. Mentally rehearsing the steps needed to overcome obstacles and reach your goals can enhance motivation and performance.
That's a crucial distinction, Jamal. It's not just about the what, but the how. Now, let's address a big one in the self-help world. Self-affirmations for improving self-esteem. Do they really work?
The evidence on self-affirmations is mixed, Zara. While they can be beneficial in some contexts, simply repeating positive phrases about oneself doesn't seem to have a significant impact on self-esteem for most people.
What does the research suggest instead?
Interestingly, studies indicate that self-esteem is more effectively boosted through external validation and accomplishments. Surrounding yourself with supportive people, achieving personal goals, and learning new skills tend to have a more substantial and lasting impact on self-esteem.
That aligns well with the social cognitive theory of self-efficacy, doesn't it? Our beliefs about ourselves are shaped by our experiences and social interactions.
Exactly, Zara. It's a reminder that personal growth often involves both internal work and external factors. We don't exist in a vacuum, and our environment plays a crucial role in our development.
So, Jamal, what's the takeaway? Does self-help work or not?
Well, Zara, I'd say it's complicated. Some self-help strategies are backed by solid research and can be very effective when applied correctly. Others, despite their popularity, may not be as helpful as they claim. The key is to approach self-help critically, look for evidence-based strategies, and remember that there's no one-size-fits-all solution.
Excellent summary, Jamal. It's crucial for our listeners to remember that while self-help can be a valuable tool, it's not a substitute for professional help when dealing with serious mental health issues. Always consult with a qualified mental health professional if you're struggling.
Absolutely, Zara. And on that note, we'll wrap up today's episode. Remember, folks, personal growth is a journey, not a destination. Keep learning, stay critical, and don't be afraid to seek help when you need it.
Thanks for tuning in to Mind Matters. I'm Zara, along with Jamal, encouraging you to keep questioning and growing. Until next time.